Hello, good afternoon. My name is Olga. I'm working for Lingua Linguae, and here we are again. As you know, we are each month, in a monthly basis, we are giving you some master classes about different sectors. Today, it will be medicine, English, medicine, medical English for all of you. As you know, last month, we were having another medical master class, and this is like the continuation, no, the second part of it. You know, medical English is a very big has a very big branch of vocabulary, of sentences, questions, way to approach, and we need some more than 2 months. So as you know, we have different courses, different intensive courses, could be in a like a group, could be one-to-one. So if you have any question, if you need to contact us, please, you will find all the information down on the footprint, and here we are for you. For today, as I said, we are going to approach the medical masterclass part 2. And the first part, last month, it was basically vocabulary like medicine, shots, injections, tissues, that pens, x-ray. We were talking about the different pains, headaches, sore throats, chest pain, back pain, stomach ache, leg pain, and basic sentences. Today, we are going to give a step more, and we can start with 5-6 words from different departments, from different sectors. For example, from the pulmonary sector, we can learn today pant. What is pant? To pant. Jadear. When you have problems with your breath, respiración. Asthma. Asthma is with TH. As you know, TH, you can pronounce that. Asthma. You have emphysema. Emphysema, PH. Sneeze. Estornudo. You know, sneeze. SNEEZE. And when you sneeze, just, you can say welcome, or you can say bless you. Bless you is like que Dios te bendiga. Some polite sentences for that. From the urology department, we can learn today cálculos renales, heart is kidney, from riñones, kidney stones, hemorrhage, hemorragia, bleeding, to bleed, sangrar, el sangrado, bleeding, blood, transfusion, transfusión de sangre, urinary catheter, catheter, TH, dialysis. Most of these words, you can see some similarities with the Spanish, and in most of the Latin languages, they're coming from Latin, of course. So you can see we can pass over these different departments on the first part of our master class, because the vocabulary they need to be familiar to us. Yes. Let's see now pediatrics. Formula, milk formula. Es la leche especial para el bebé. Milk formula. Swallow, tragar, swallow. SWALLOO. Pacifier, I love always this word. Pacifier, el pacificador. Pacifier, es el chupete. Yeah, it makes rest and quiet to the baby. Pacifier. Diaper, pañal. Breastfeeding, breast, pecho, feed, alimentar, breastfeeding, dar el pecho. What about ophthalmology? Very important in case we have to achieve this department. We have irritation, irritación, irritation. You know, it's like if you have cough. Red eyes, discharge. to discharge, supurar, discharge, supuración. Watering, you know, when you have water in your eyes, they're aquosos, aquoso, watering. Conjunctivitis, it with C. In Spanish is conjuntivitis, conjunctivitis, conjunctivitis with C. And yes, the children used to say pink eye, pink eye, yeah. Mm-hmm. And what about the ORL, otorhinolaryngology department? We will talk about hearing problems, problemas auditivos, hearing with ing, hearing problems, otitis, earache, dolor de oídos, no? We were talking last month about ache, pain, how you could say dolor. Mm-hmm. Deaf, sordo. How do you spell it? D-E-A-F. Eardrum, like the drums, music terms. Eardrum es el tímpano. Drum, D-R-U-M. Infección. Mm-hmm. And from the pulmonary department, there's a lot of verbs important to remind. Also in a regular daily basis, routine days, in case of you choke, te ahogas. In case of you swallow, you cannot swallow, no puedes tragar. You have cough dry, tos seca. Flemas, phlegm, with phlegm, P-L-E-G-M, phlegm. Se escupe sangre, spit blood. Mm-hmm. You have some difficulties to breathe. La dificultad para respirar, you can say shortness, short, corto, ness. You know, this kind of suffixes, the end of the word ness, we can put some adjectives, and we have the abstract name, shortness of breath. Respiración, breath, of course, deep breathing, yeah. And from the neurology point of view, it's very important to have mind to memorize dizziness, double Z, double S, mareos, dizzy, double Z, Y, dizziness, double Z, double S, faint, desmayos, stroke, puede ser una hemorragia cerebral, ¿no? Además de un atragantamiento, epilepsy, memory disorder, trastornos de memoria, convulsions. Mm-hmm. And let's take all this vocabulary into some context, some conversations. For example, the doctor can ask us, can you feel when I touch you? Can you feel? No? The doctor take some approximation to the patient. Can you feel? ¿Puedes tú sentir? ¿Siente usted? When I touch you, cuando yo le toco. Do you see? Do you feel the same on both sides? Let me see, permítame, let me see. Do you feel the same on both sides? You remember all the prepositions? Mm-hmm. Stand up, walk toward me. Mm-hmm. Hacia mí, walk toward me. All these kind of orders, all these kind of instructions, we use the imperative, of course. Do you remember? We don't use the person, it's just directly the verb. Mm-hmm. Stand up, walk toward me. If it's singular, if it's plural, we have to put let's at the beginning of the sentence. Let's stand up. Vamos a levantarnos todos juntos, no? Let's stand up. Let's walk toward me. Caminen hacia mí. Mm-hmm. Caminemos. If we have some problemas, for example, do you use glasses? You see, all these kind of questions, you use present, regular present, with the do, with that do or does. Do you remember? Third person, do. do you use glasses? Plural, glasses. You have to pronounce ES. Singular glass, glasses. Yeah? Do you see double? ¿Ves doble? ¿Ve usted doble? Do you see double? Is your sight foggy, like the weather? Foggy, nublado. ¿Ve usted nublado? Do you see foggy? Is your sight, vista, S-I-G-H-T, foggy? Do you have lower visual acuity? Do you have lower visual acuity? Do you have lower vision than before? Usted ve menos que antes. Do you have lower, the comparative? Do you remember the comparative? We take the adjective. If it's 1 or 2 syllables, we add ER. But if it's more than 3 or more, 3, 4, blah, 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 we add more at the beginning than after the adjective. More adjective than. So, do you have lower visual acuity? No? Do you see black spot? Spot, not a spot. Spot, Spain, Spanish. Yes? Do you remember that pronunciation? Black spot. ¿Ve usted un punto negro? Please follow my finger with your eye. Follow, sígame, siga mi dedo. Follow my finger with your eye. Please look at the dot, punto, while I look in your eyes. Please, excuse me, no? You respect, patient, and then you said the imperative. Look at me, look at the dot, punto, is, for example, an email. Linguae at, la arroba is at, healthlineacademy.com, .com, yes, or info@telefonica.com, yes, .com, dot. While, mientras, very important this word, when there are simultaneously some actions, well, I look in your eyes. So you see the same verb, look at me, look at my finger with this direction, look in, dentro, no? Look into, in your eyes, yes? And another thing I wanted to say, we are using now present and imperative, but imagine we're talking about past sentences. And we have this word, while, mientras, blah, 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 I, blah, 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 yes? So while always will go with past continuous. And the other sentence will go simple past. There's no question, it's like this. While past continuous, then the second sentence, simple past. If we change the order, simple past plus while plus past continuous. And imagine instead of while, you have when. When plus simple past, then the other one is past continuous, or vice versa. Past continuous, then when plus simple past. So don't forget these two tricky issues, okay? With past goes when, and with past continuous goes to while, yes? Okay, very good, guys. We continue with our instructions and medical interviews. Imagine we are in the obstetrics. And we have a labor pain, un dolor de parto, labor pain, labor, trabajo. Yes, it's a very big labor pain. Or did you break before? No, past. Did you break? Se te rompió la bolsa. Did you break your water? When, what color? This kind of direct questions without verbs. You can, no? When, what color? Tell me how. Some vocabulary about this. So we have the vaginal bleeding, sangrado vaginal. Breathe slowly. Respira despacio, deeply, profundo. Relax, rest, pant, soplar, to punt, like blow. Push, empuje. Burp, you can burp, eructar. You can urinate. Okay, you can to move bowls, evacuar. Okay, umbilical cord, cordón umbilical. Contractions, contracciones, vomit, mareos, dizziness, we said before, And let's jump now into some admissions. We go to the hospital, and the first thing is we have to fill the application form. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The politeness. It's always welcome. My name is Olga. My name is blah blah. My address is my telephone number is, my nationality is, my age is. All this data is very important. The date of birth is, my medical insurance, seguro médico is, or my social security number is. Now we can realize that most of these applications forms, you have to fill your language, your mother tongue, tu lengua materna. You speak Spanish, Chinese, English, blah, blah, blah. Because then the next question could be, I don't speak English. Or yes, I speak very little English. So perhaps I can understand some things if you speak slowly. I can understand. This modal verb, can, did. If, see, if you speak slowly. Please write it down. Write it down. Escríbelo. Write it down. The direct object. Accusative, if we can say like this. If you know German, accusative, it's going to be substituted by it. Write your name down. Write it down. And if you don't understand, say, don't be ashamed. Do you understand me? Or perhaps you can have an interpreter. Can you get an interpreter for me? Can you get, puedes obtener, puedes conseguirme, can you get an interpreter for me? Okay, of course, most of these questions, the answers are yes, I do, no, I don't. Yes, I can, no, I can't. And then when we go directly to the doctor's room, he will ask me, does this hurt, or does it hurt? Does, tercera persona, no? Third person, singular, S. We have to have S. This ES from Superman, from Spider-Man, as I said to the children. And then how much? ¿Cuánto? Do you remember all the questions? When, how, who, where, how much, how often, con qué frecuencia. How much does it hurt? In a scale of 1 to 10. How much does it hurt in a scale of 1 to 10? ¿Cuánto le duele en una escala del 1 al 10? In scale, yes? So now here the answer is very wide. There is a big range. So we can say a little or too much, or barely, apenas, barely, 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 very nice. Or unbearable, the opposite, you just add un, unbearable, insoportable, apenas, barely, unbearable, insoportable. We have some, it hurts like a tingling. What is tingling? Tingling is cosquilleo, tingle, T-I-N-G-L-E, tingling with ing, the action. Or you can have pins and needles, ¿no? Que te pincha, como pinchazos. Pins and needles. or electrical feeling. So it's feelings of, no, the electricidad. What about your stomach? Could be burning. Tienes ardor. Or it's sharp. Sharp es agudo. It's very sharp. It hurts sharply. Or I have some pressure. Or cramps. Calambres. Cramps. CRMPS. So, this scale is very, very wide. And if something you don't understand, please don't say. Is there anything? Do you remember? Is there anything? When it's question or negative, we have to say any. When it's affirmative, positive, it's some. But negative or question, any. And if we want to, in English, we have this no money. I have no money. Es que no tengo ni un duro. Because we have this option to deny the name. We can deny the verb or we can deny the name. And there's more impact when we deny the name. For example, I haven't got any money. Have you got any money? But imagine when you said, I have no money, you see. So the question for now is there anything you can do to relieve the pain, para aliviar ese dolor? So you can speak slowly. I can understand you like this. So is there anything? Is question, the verb is jumping, yeah? What else? We can, for example, call the nurse. Llama a la enfermera. Call the nurse. Yes, come in. Entre. Wait a moment. Espere un momento. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? What is the verb to be? Going to? How we call it? Futuro inmediato. What is going to happen? ¿Qué va a pasar? Or what I'm going? ¿Dónde voy? So we have to speak about present, futuro inmediato, present continue, future, when we are using this. So as you can see, in our classes, it's very important for us to speak. We are pushing you to speak. We are giving you some keys. We are giving you some words, some vocabulary. Then we create the way to produce the sentence and then to practice, to push you to speak. Most of the non-speaking English people, they know the grammar. And here in Spain, there are most of the Spanish people, they manage with the grammar. Reading, we are used to read English. We are in a globalized world, so the English is very near us. So more or less we can understand. Listening is a little more difficult, especially with the English speakers, or if they are from Scotland, or if they are very close to Australian ones, or very quickly American speakers. So we are trying to focus on that. And then, of course, to speak. Because as I said, most of the students, most of the non-speakers, English people, they are afraid, or they are ashamed, so in Lingua Linguae, we create that atmosphere, that environment in order to. Our classes are grouped, like there's the all one-to-one, and we are creating, we are specifying what you need. Like we are doing now. It's just an example of this half an hour. We are reviewing this vocabulary, then we are creating these sentences, affirmative, negative. We are reviewing at the same time grammar, and we are trying to bloom up like in a spring with our English. Yes. Okay. So there's more aspects, of course. There's more vocabulary. There's more questions we can review. For example, if we jump now into the how much does it cost, the medicine? How much the medicine cost? How much does the medicine cost? Dollars, cents? We control this? Euros. Or what medicine should I take when I'm back home? Now we are increasing a little the difficulty. We are creating compound sentences. What medicine should I take? Debería yo, should I take? When? Cuando I get back, I am back, I go back home. When may I leave the hospital? May, another modal verb. Cuando yo podré, ¿no? Cuando yo puedo, but may, we don't know, sure. When may I leave the hospital? Could be now, could be tomorrow, could be, oh, you are discharged. Discharge. We said before, ha sido dado de alta. You are discharged. So, thank you very much for coming today with us. Attend to this master medical class. And as I told you at the beginning, you can find all the information from our website, from our administrative department. You can contact us. You can require what you need. And here we are. Thanks again.